Will calling the police on a black man be a hate crime? Find out by staying tuned. Thank you for tuning in to another segment of Durag News. I'm your guy, Rich Friedman, and I got the scoop on what the hell is going on. Make sure you keep your eyes glued to this episode. A licensed pharmacist by the name of Richard Sharipa was arrested by the feds for inflating the price of N95 masks. Richard says he felt like a drug dealer when he was out there selling, getting it for the low and selling it for the high. He said he normally buys the masks for $20 a box and he sells them for $40. But because of coronavirus, homie was selling each box for $400. After President Trump signed the Defense Production Act in late March, it made it illegal to price gouge personal protective equipment like the N95 mask. Federal agents recovered over 6,000 masks from his home in Long Island. But that's not all. He faces other serious charges. He had thousands of pills in his home when he was raided, including fentanyl, oxycodone, and morphine. So now Richard faces a prison sentence of more than 30 years. That's older than my lifetime. You see how when you try to rate people at them prices, it can backfire on you. I'm sure homie learned his lesson, or he will in prison. Anyways, now we check in with our street correspondent, Dick Johnson, as he hits the streets to ask the people about how they feel about what's going on. Dick, what up, man?
What's up, y'all? Dick Johnson back out here once again with some more Dick Thoughts. But I had to hit the streets because I was too cooped up inside. They opened up Long Island for what it seems like. So I got some questions for the folks in Target, or Tarche if you're bougie. And we're going to see what the folks out here is talking about. Let's get into it. Have you seen the changes in Tarche? And I know that you did see some changes. So what kind of changes have you seen before until now?
Well, the changes I've seen, since I'm a front store assistant, card attendant, I know that, basically, we have that store, that place, that group food site shut down because we want to make sure that the amount of customers that come in our store, you want to make sure that, we know how many are coming in there, make sure that when they're coming in there, they're wearing the mask, making sure that, they're safe, making sure that, we make sure that it's safe and environment for people to shop and for our team members. Mm-hmm. I'm a geek, video game geek, but actually, yeah, but if anything, I'm not, when it comes to politics, I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I'm kind of neutral when it comes to this.
Me too.
Yeah, so I kind of figured if whoever's in charge of the White House, who's ever doing their job and listening to the people and understanding what's real morals and what's not real for, the laws and stuff, and that is for the right of this country, it's all good.
Speaking about government politics, did you hear what Joe Biden said about if you don't vote for me, then you're not black? Do you agree, disagree? Have you ever any thoughts about that?
I don't actually know who Joe Book is. Is he black?
Joe Biden?
Yeah.
You don't know who Joe Biden is?
No.
Oh, man, he's really living your life. You just playing video games all day, huh?
Well, that and working and, hanging out with my younger sister.
So are you ready for the world to be somewhat opened up again? Do you think we need to wait a little longer, or are you just kind of over it?
No, I'm ready. I think they're doing the right thing as far as what we have, I'm ready. Bring it.
Bring it? I like that attitude. Also, when it comes to these masks, me, sometimes I just can't be putting this mask on my face. It's just me personally. But are you ready for the world to be masked up or unmasked? What you thinking?
I'd rather it unmasked, but we'll see how they're going to handle it, right? It's never going to be the same. Are you ready for that?
I'm getting my mind prepared that it won't be in the same world that I once knew, you know what I mean? But, it is what it is. You seen the video with the woman calling the cops on the dude? You just saw that video, and what's your thoughts on that video with the woman choking her dog, accusing the man for attacking her?
I literally, bro, the way she was making it such a dramatic call. I was like, what the hell? She was really dragging it, and he wasn't doing nothing wrong. I mean, he's a bird watcher. He's looking out for the environment, which everybody here should be doing.
Joe Biden, Trump, who do you think is gonna get the White House this year?
Oh God, honestly, we're in a mess with both of them. I don't want any of them. Bernie Sanders. I don't know who's gonna get it though.
I like Bernie too, man.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready for everything to be opened up? Are you ready to keep these masks on and off? What do you think about that?
I don't know. I feel like I want everything open because I want to go to a club. But I don't know. I feel like we're not ready.
Do you think the world can ever go back to what we once knew?
I think there are going to be lots of changes. This is all based on psychology. Once you start doing something more than 21 days, then the human mind starts to adapt towards it. I don't think it's ever going to go back the same. And if so, it's going to take a lot of time to go back to the way we were before.
Yeah, I think you're about to get into some stuff. Okay. So can you elaborate? Are you masked, no mask? How you feeling?
If I'm, I think that it shouldn't be something that the government is really putting on people. It should be something that's governed by either the states or individual stores and businesses.
Are you actually going to be voting this year?
Yeah,
Do you have a side you're choosing, or you're still kind of up in the air?
I know definitely. I'm definitely going for Trump 2020.
Oh, really? Another black man with dreads? You know what I mean? Can you elaborate why?
He supports many of my views. I believe that abortion is terrible. It's wrong. He definitely is for the money. He's a business guy. He knows how to run the country in a business-like way. And I'd have to say that most people say, like, oh, because he's a Christian, but I don't really believe in that. I'm not even like a Christian, really. My viewpoint is that the left has just been going on like way too crazy. I mean, just look what Joe Biden said a couple of days ago. Like, what? Is he like the king of black people right now?
Something like it.
Right? He just said, like, yo, if you vote for Donald Trump, you ain't black. And it's like, nah, I'm not going towards that. Nah.
I've been ready for 2 months now.
I'm okay. So you're over this. You're over the whole COVID lockdown, all of that.
Absolutely. I was willing to go the 2 weeks, and now I'm done.
So you do believe that it's actually safer for us to kind of get back into the groove of things?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. If you look at the numbers, really, is there really any difference between the flu and this?
Talk about it.
You know, I mean, basically, what, 98% of the people that get it are fine. That's basically the flu, right?
What it sounds like.
I say, open it up. Let's get back to normal.
Open it up. Let's get back to normal. So, all right, you're getting kicked out because people are complaining. But it's all about this corona. We want to know what's going on and being regulated. Do you think we should be locked down a little longer or open up? Do you think it's safe to come back out?
I mean, if people are going to take the precautions, that's the only issue. You know, lockdown or not, it's just if people want to abide by the rules and keep it from spreading, you know, that's about it, really.
Okay, one more question. Joe Biden or Trump, who you got?
What?
Joe Biden or Trump, who you got?
Truthfully, I don't like either one of them. I think we're going to be screwed either way.
You heard it from security who's kicking us out. We're going to be screwed either way. Now, we may get screwed getting kicked out, but we got what we need. And that's what you call a bang, boogie, and bump. I am Dick Johnson, signing out. This was another Dick Thoughts. Hope you can think about a few things that we talked about, because I'm just stuck thinking about a whole bunch of hoo-ha myself.
Damn, Dick, they kicked you out of Tarjay like that? You were just doing your job. What's wrong with asking a few people some questions? This is the stuff people really want to know. I'm glad you were able to get something, though. Keep doing your thing, homie. Keep that do-rag energy. In the last few months, social media usage has increased. This is mainly because of the new socially distant reality that we all know too well. How accurate is the news and information given to us on the social media platforms? Who really knows? Now, some of you may say, I'm watching Do-Rag News on social media right now. You mean to tell me this is inaccurate? And my response to that is, nigga, hell yeah, we're accurate. And you know we keep it a buck. But studies have shown that more people are online right now than any point in history. And we're getting flooded with more and more information that could be questionable. For instance, let's take COVID-19. Some facts about the pandemic are being posted by automated accounts designed to make it appear that more humans are acting a certain way than they are. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of these platforms have been compromised by bots, fake accounts. Back in 2018, in a Facebook presentation, they stated our algorithms exploit the human brain's attraction to divisiveness. But we know that already. The shit that gets the most views is controversial, divisive, and sometimes funny. At this time, I don't see any way that these platforms can be regulated. It's like the Wild Wild West in this bitch. 1 minute you see a news scandal, next post is a naked girl twerking, then police brutality, all in a few minutes. I don't have the answers. All I can say is think for yourself and do your own research. Feel me? But I'm not gonna front though. I'm not mad at seeing some twerking on social media, though. Some of these girls' cakes be ridiculous. Feel me? Asses is fat. Today, in this episode, we have a special guest for you. This dude has been on our show before, and it's always an interesting conversation when we chop it up. Homies representing Wyoming, I'm sitting here with rapper Little Young. What up, homie? Long time no talk.
Nigga, how many times I gotta tell you it's Little Young, Baby Cashflow? You gotta say my whole name. Little Young, Baby Cashflow. Come on, nigga, damn. I told you we went through this before. What's up? You ain't learned?
Damn, bro.
What is wrong
I
with
forgot. It's Little Young Baby
Come on, man.
Cash Flow. What's good with you, man? I mean, how you been?
Nigga, I'm chilling, you know, doing what I do best, laying my game down, you know, trying to stay positive during quarantine and shit like that. Trying to get to the bag, you feel me? You know, we on lockdown and shit, but you gotta make your money. If you are an artist, you are an entrepreneur, entertainer, whatever, like get your money because it's just hard out here.
Yeah, I feel you, man. You better get that money. I know a lot of artists are going through it right now because they can't tour. I mean, but how you been holding up? Matter of fact, I see you got your mask on. Is that the mask you've been wearing during the COVID-19 pandemic?
Yeah, I've been wearing a ski mask instead because, you know, I ain't wearing that other mask. The N95 ain't for me. First of all, it's not swagged out. I'm not looking like a dicky motherfucker with that. And you ever try breathing in that hard-ass N95 mask? That shit is mad uncomfortable. See, when I wear my ski mask, I got, you know, the breath coming through my mouth, and my nose is covered, so I'm still protected from the virus, you feel me? And Rich, the thing about, answer this for me. You ever tried eating some pussy with the N95 mask on, huh? Well, you can't.
Wow.
Because, see, with this mask, I can get straight to it. You feel me? Straight through. You know, with the N95, it's too much work. So, I prefer the ski mask. Like I said, my nose is covered. I'm good. You know, I ain't get it. I ain't test positive for it. So, God willing, I'm still here, baby. You know, I'm still here. You feel me?
So you're wearing a ski mask so that you can eat pussy during the pandemic? Nigga, what's wrong with you? You shouldn't be around other people right now. What about social distancing?
Bro, I don't give a damn about any of that social distancing shit. You know, think about it. I mean, I'm still linking up with my peeps, man. Like, you know, something about this whole COVID-19 got me thinking it's one big conspiracy, so I don't really go with what they saying. So I've been doing me, man. Fuck social distancing. I mean, I can't perform and shit like that, but that's not up to me. That's just up to what they doing. But other than that, I've been linking up. I've been in the studio. I've been having the women's coming around and squeezing on me, touching on me. You know, what I could do, because, see, for me, I got to be around people for me to feel like, you know, I'm doing what I got to do.
I feel you, man.
You heard? So,
Hey.
yeah, that's just what I've been on. And, you know, like I said, I ain't get sick. And I got the mask. As you see, I got my gloves, my joints, my hand saying. So, I'm good, man. I've been good.
Right. So what you been up to? You still recording music? Or what else you been doing to keep yourself occupied during the pandemic?
Yeah, I'm always recording some shit. You know, music. That's my first joint right there that got me recognized.
Okay.
You know, so I damn near live in a booth. You feel me? As you can see, I'm in the studio right now. But, you know, I also been saving my money. You know, I've been trying to find new ways to make streams of income. I just recently made an OnlyFans account because that's been giving me some extra bands. You know, that OnlyFans check be hitting, bro. But as you can see, I'm not wearing all my jewelry because I had to sell that for foreclosure because my house is getting foreclosed. But it's all a part of the game, so I ain't got no jewelry on. But I ain't stressing it, bro. You know, it's a part of the game. But but on God, you got to get that OnlyFans account, man, Rich, because you can get that extra money. And you a handsome dude, brother. I mean, I got to say that, no homo, you handsome. So you could get a lot of money off that. You know, you can do your thing. So you should get that OnlyFans, man. You should consider that. That OnlyFans be hitting, man.
Nah, bro. That's not my type of wave, man. I'm not trying to show my body for money. I'm not knocking it. It's just not for me, feel me? Like, everybody has their own thing. That's not my thing.
You don't have to show off your body, fam. Just give them a little peek. Like, you feel me? Like, give them a little nipple or something, you know, and the tip of your joint, you know, and you straight. That's all I give them. You know, you don't gotta give them everything. You know, look at Safari. I peeped his OnlyFans. Pause, no homo. I just trying to see what he was working with, you know. But never mind that. I made $300,000 last month alone off of OnlyFans. You know, I'm telling you, man. Consider it. You might think whatever you think, but you could get your bread. So,
Okay.
like I said, I ain't got my
Interesting.
chains on now. I've been saving OnlyFans, making that, and it's really cut. And I've been doing my concerts too, my live concerts on my IG live, shit like that. But you could expect some new music on the way because that's what I got. We got the music. Feel me? That music is coming real soon. You hear?
Damn, 300,000? I'm gonna have to look into that. Good looking. Yo, did you lose anyone to COVID-19 though? Any family members? Anybody die?
Nah, bro. God willing, I ain't lose anybody to COVID. You feel me? You know, this is masks. You see, these masks, you can't keep them on too long because you get all hot and shit. But nah, I didn't lose nobody to COVID. I'm good. My family straight. You know, and me, I'm still living in Wyoming, so we got the lowest death rate in positive cases in the whole U.S. So I'm not even worried about that shit. Like, for me, it's like, it's just media shit because I don't really know anybody that's affected by it. I'm good. I haven't been doing the social distance, but, you know, like, I'm here. You see my grills got some new grills. Feel me? So, I'm still here, man. God willing. My fans is good. I think my fans is good, but I'm straight, man. I didn't get it, so I didn't lose nobody. I'm good.
Oh yeah, that's right. You living in Wyoming. Have you met up with Kanye in his ranch yet? I know he stay in Wyoming too. You told me y'all were cool.
Yeah, hell yeah, of course. That's my nigga right there, Kanye. Yeah, we definitely met up a few times. His ranch is fire. I've been there, you know, Jackson Hole. You know, Kanye definitely doing his thing. Man, that brother, man, we be having some long conversations, talking about the future, talking about what's to come, about how we can change the music game. But he's in the church, man. That dude, he be in the church, but here we are. I'm holding down the music side of it. So, hey, I ain't complaining. I got to stick to my word. I'm, you know, doing my scriptures. You know, getting my. No, but I gotta show y'all something because right here, you know, you might be saying, who's that woman right there? That's somebody. You know, that's a friend right there that we lost her to COVID. So I just went and got her tatted. You know, you can see that. You know, this friend right there went and got her tatted, showing respect to those who didn't make it for the COVID. So, you know, that's something that we've been doing. But definitely Kanye, man, that brother got it, man. He got it. So.
Well,
I'm good.
little young baby Cashflow, thank you for giving us your time. It's most appreciated. We'll link up sometime soon, whenever you're back in New York. When I guess when you come out here.
Yeah, you know, Rich, man, I appreciate y'all, because DRN, man, it's my favorite news. I always watch Durag News, man. Y'all got the scoop, and I love y'all, man. Keep doing your thing. You know, I'm glad that y'all gave me the platform to talk about what I got going on, because, you know, it's love. And, yeah, we going to do this again. I peace out to y'all. You know, I appreciate y'all. And I hope y'all stay good out there. To the fans, just know I got some new music on the way. So, best believe we're going to drop a music video. We're going to do it. And the concert is going to be on and popping when we do that. I'm coming to this town. I'm coming to this state. Y'all better pull up on me at the show. Fuck social distance, because we don't need that social distance. I'm just trying to get close. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going to do. But thank you, Rich. I appreciate y'all, Darren. That's all love, man.
Thanks for keeping us updated, homie. Peace. As American citizens, we have become all too familiar with the headline story of police brutality. We're becoming more and more desensitized to the abuse of authority by those who are here to protect and serve. And this past Monday was no different. George Floyd, a 46-year-old man, was killed by Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin, while 3 other officers watched and allowed it to happen. George was accused of forgery, and when being apprehended by police, they say that he resisted arrest, which to them justified the one cop kneeling on George's neck as he continued to say he couldn't breathe until he took his last breath. Yet another tragic story of police murder in which they accused the victim of resisting. In most cases similar to this one, either one police says the person was resisting or their life was threatened, and the only way for them to de-escalate the situation is by murder. I'm really tired of this bogus-ass narrative that just seems to be the old scapegoat for justifying police murder. We protest, we post about it on social media, we bring it to the courts, and the ruling is still in favor of the police. What the fuck is going on? This video was hard to watch, but even before we finished, we already knew the outcome. And the fact that we expect for a victim to be murdered by those who are supposed to protect and serve is a tragedy. It's evident that the training and protocol that is used to teach new-coming police officers is flawed and disproportionately enforced on black and brown citizens. I'm not here to make this a race thing, but it's hard not to notice that all the videos you see of police brutality is against someone who looks like me. On God, sooner or later this violence will stop. Black and brown citizens will no longer accept this abuse of power. And that's not a threat, it's a promise. Not all police officers are bad, and that's not my intention to paint a narrative of us versus them. It's times like this when we need unity. That's all we need. No matter your race, financial status, age, weight, size, education, we must come together and enforce real repercussions to when shit like this happens to our people. And on that note, I'd like to say rest in power to George Floyd and prayers to his family. We won't just put up a t-shirt and singing Kumbaya and move on like nothing happened. Your death was not in vain. Rest up, homie. New York lawmaker Brian Benjamin is introducing a bill that will classify unjustly calling the police on a person a hate crime. This is because of the viral video of the white woman calling the cops on a black man in Central Park when he asked her to put her dog on a leash. She felt threatened and says she was getting attacked. You know, the usual shit. I know most of y'all seen this video and other videos similar, and it's about damn time that we make it a hate crime for calling the police for some bullshit. I'm glad lawmakers are doing something about it now, but it's way overdue. Thank you for tuning in to another segment of your favorite news, Durag News. I'm your host, Rich Friedman. We appreciate all of you that watch, like, subscribe, and share our channel. And of course, it's our duty to keep you informed with the truth and nothing but the truth. See you next week. And like we always say, keep that Durag energy strong.